Okay guys, in this video I thought I would tell you guys or show you guys what's in the orange bucket. Okay, so what is the orange bucket? Well, orange bucket could be any bucket, but it's a bucket from Home Depot, and it carries a whole bunch of stuff that I use a lot, and it's in my truck, and I don't like to not have these things around. Okay, so let's go see what's inside. Alright. Okay, so first of all, I printed out this nice little paper. This is a photo that is in my phone in my notes, because sometimes I cannot even remember what I like to have in my bucket. And by having a picture, if I think I have everything, but I'm not sure I have everything, yeah, because sometimes I use these things and they don't get put back. Then I can quickly just dump it out and check if I have everything. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Okay, so let's pull some things up. First of all, what is this? Okay, this is a Ace Hardware Silky saw. Yeah, I love this thing. Very old, but still works. Use it a lot. All kinds of things. Okay, next, what's next? Okay. Love it so much, we have another one, but this one's even better. This is a Corona Silky saw, Y2. Well, because if this one broke, I would not like to not have a backup. Yeah, but also this one's sharper, and it cuts things faster. But this guy still works. It's really just a backup. Okay. Ooh, let me talk about this real quick, guys. This video is what's in the bucket, and if you've watched some of my other videos before, you know that I've showed you other things like knives, and I was gonna make another video, a video called what's in the I don't even know what it would be called. I'm going to show you guys the things that aren't in the bucket and that are also not knives. But I was dreading this video because of all of this darn green tape. And then I realized all those things I would have to tape too, so no way. There's no way that video will ever happen. Yeah, anyway. Okay, what's next? Okay, we have a hammer. Okay, this goes without saying. It's just a cheap wooden hammer. And yeah, you guys know, hammers are good. Okay, WD-40, big can. Also goes without saying. This is in the bucket. There. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, we have a measuring tape. It doesn't matter what kind of measuring tape, could be any measuring tape. In this case, it's this guy, right? Love having a measuring tape. Okay, smaller things. Knife, yeah. Good to have. Scrape things, cut things, pry things. In this case, I didn't even buy this. I just found it at some place I was, and so I threw it in the bucket. Knife. Okay. A Vise-Grip. Yeah. Sometimes you just need a Vise-Grip. This one I got at Sears before they closed. Yeah. So in my local area, we used to have Sears, but unfortunately, they closed their store. I bought a set of 3 Vise-Grips, but I don't like to carry all 3. It's good to have at least one, so I just grabbed the biggest one and threw it in the bucket. What's that? This guy. Yeah, an adjustable crescent wrench. Yeah, you guys know what this is. That's in the bucket. Okay, a long nose or needle nose plier. Yeah, this is a Stanley one I got from Kmart a long time ago. And funny story here, guys. This thing was beautiful for years and years and years. It was beautiful. And then one day I lost my fishing pliers. And in a pinch, I was like, oh man. So I grabbed my needle nose pliers from my bucket. And it's crazy. This guy was so nice for so long. And in one fishing trip, he got wrecked, like super wrecked. Crazy, yeah. But that's what WD-40 is for. Yeah, I just gotta bring it back to life. Haven't gotten around to that yet. Alright, what's this guy called? This guy is a slip joint plier. Yeah, this one is made by King, made in Japan. Yeah, yeah. I mostly use it for nuts and bolts. Yeah, sometimes I'm just too lazy to do the adjustable crescent wrench, and if it's something that's not that hard to turn, just grab it with this guy. Yeah, I don't know what else this is for. I don't know what you guys use it for. That's what I use it for. And then this, sometimes you just need a good wire cutter. Yeah, so this is not a heavy duty wire cutter, but it's actually a very good wire cutter. What brand made this one? Channel Lock, made in USA. Alright, so yep, wire cutter also in there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. My chair, guys. So this is called a pocket chair. I wouldn't ever actually put it in my pocket, but I have tried, and it does actually fit in some of my pockets. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to have a chair, especially one that can fit in a bucket. Yeah. So this guy, you just crank it open, and put this thing in here. Oh, looking weak on camera. This is kind of embarrassing. Okay, anyway. Boom. Yeah? You got a nice chair. Alright. It's gonna take up too much space. Let's go put this over here. Got my chair. Okay, that's in the bucket. And then we got gloves, of course. Gotta have gloves. Costco. Cheap. And then what are these other guys? Okay. So first we have some blue painter's tape. I would actually prefer to have electric tape. Yeah. Electric tape is good because sometimes like it doesn't even matter if it loses its stickiness, because you can kind of just use the elasticity of it to just hold things together and basically use it like a rubber band. There were actually several occasions where me and my cousin, we kind of got bust up. We cut our feet and our shins and our forearms falling down on lava rocks. And we didn't have any first aid stuff, and we didn't have any band-aids. So we ended up just like cutting pieces of cloth from our shirts and then sticking it on the wound, and then just taking the electric tape we had and just whoop, 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 yeah. And it worked. It lasted until the end of our trip, because we didn't want to end the trip just because of that. So we stuck it out, and it got us home safely eventually. Electric tape is good, but for whatever reason I don't have any right now. That should probably change. What are these? What are these called? Zip ties. Yeah, zip ties are good to have. Bigger the better. These ones aren't very big. Nah, small is good too sometimes. Probably gotta grab more of these, but earplugs, yeah, come in handy. Oh, I love these guys. Yeah. I don't even know what they're called. I call them ball bungees. That actually might be what they're called. But I love these to like gather things together. Yeah. Like if you go into the forest and you cut down a bunch of hiking sticks, boy, it's a lot easier to carry them back to the truck if they're bundled together instead of like crisscrossing. You know, even more so is when you go fishing and you carry multiple rods at once. Yeah, if you've ever tried to carry 3 or 4 poles in one hand, boy, they like to work out your hand. Yeah, so if you just slap on a couple of these, easy, good. And then these guys. Oh, this first. This guy was buried on the bottom. This is a spark plug scraper. Yeah, male and female. Okay, so stick them in here, scratch it up, stick this inside. No. Did I say spark plug? Battery terminal. Yeah, battery terminal. Okay, sometimes the contact not working, corroded. I've used this quite a bit actually. Okay, so small enough, may as well stick around. Well, we'll put this here. Okay, let's move this. I think this guy is not working. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna fold this up real quick. Alright, there's the chair. Wait, what else? And then these guys, yeah. Boom. Super good to have, super important. Okay, so we call this mule tape, like the animal, the mule. Yeah, we also call it flat rope. I like to have four 20-foot sections, and I like to have 4 10-foot sections. And then sometimes I just have random little extra pieces from cutting some of them. But comes in handy. I'll make another video about why I like this particular rope so much. This little piece, ooh, I remember what this was for. This was for weighing the fish, yeah. Had the handheld scale, and wrap this around the fish's tail, like this. And then stuck this side through. And then was able to weigh the fish. Very good. Alright, what else? Okay, so according to the picture, guys, this is the main stuff that's in the bucket, but for some reason I have an extra item in the bucket right now, and it is this, a Milwaukee ratcheting screwdriver with lots and lots of different bits. So I don't know why this is in the bucket. Usually I don't keep this in the bucket because I use it so often that I stick it in the glove compartment instead. Actually, not the glove compartment, the center console, yeah, in my truck. So usually that's where this is, because I actually tend to grab this more than anything else. But for some reason right now it's in the bucket. I also grabbed this from the truck, guys. So of course, safety glass is good to have, but this does not go in the bucket. Reason being, it'll get scratched up, yeah. If it's in the bucket bouncing around, all the metal things are going to scratch it up. So I've always got 1 or 2 or 3 pairs of these inside of my glove compartment. What else do I have in there? Let me think. Okay, I usually have a couple multi-tools. I have this really junk one, and then a Leatherman. Sharpies, gotta have Sharpies. Lighters, yeah, a bunch of big lighters. I like Zippos, guys, but I can never get around to actually keeping them full, yeah. So I don't want to be in a situation where I need to make a fire and my Zippo is all dried out. Flashlights, yeah, also have flashlights. Yeah, I don't know what else, guys. That's just some things, yeah. But I'm sure many of you guys also have your version of my bucket, maybe a toolbox or whatever. But this is what I so happen to have, and this is one of those cases where I probably wouldn't eliminate things and be like, oh, this is the best, this is what I use the most, because honestly every single thing here is pretty indispensable, and I really would not like to not have it when I need it. Yep, that's it.